Okay. Hi, Joe.
Hi.
Hi. Okay. I want to show you something.
Okay.
Okay. But more importantly, we're going to do something that's going to help you with questioning.
Questioning.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's going to help me out with teaching how to question students.
Question student.
Mm-hmm. So I can improve my questioning style. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. And then hopefully it'll help you with your skills too. Right? I want to show you something so that this is a part of our process. Cool? Okay, here we go. Oh, no, let me preview this. So after I show you this video, I want you to think of questions that can only be answered with yes or no by me.
Oh, okay.
Okay? Okay, all right. And if you need to write them down, you can, but you don't have to.
Okay.
I'm just saying it might help. All right.
Related to this video?
Related to this video, that's right.
Yes.
Awesome, here we go. Okay, that was the video. Okay. All right. Now, I'll give you some time to write down or think about more questions that you can ask me, and I can either answer them as yes or no.
Okay.
Okay. All right. I'll give you a timer here.
Okay, I'm done.
Okay, great. All right. Okay, go ahead and please ask your questions.
Do you think it is actually moving?
Do I think it's actually moving? Okay. Can you rephrase that question? Can you ask that question a different way?
Different way.
Yeah.
Is it actually moving?
No.
Okay. Is it scary?
No, it's not scary. No.
Only yes and no questions?
Mm-hmm.
Then... done.
Okay. Gotcha. So the next step then we have to do is I'm going to show you this video one more time. And then if you have more questions about this thing I'm going to show you, I would like you to write more questions.
Okay.
Okay. Once again, these are questions that can only be yes or no. Okay. I like how you asked the first question, right? Which is, can you repeat that first question one more time?
Do you think it's actually moving?
Do you think it's actually moving? That's a very good question. Okay. The second question, you said, can you repeat your second question one more time?
Is it scary?
Okay. So those type of questions I want you to kind of avoid.
Okay.
Because they're not really about this thing, right? Okay. Because is it scary is more of a kind of an opinion question.
Yeah.
Right? It's like what other people think emotions wise, right? Okay.
Yeah.
But I actually want you to think about questions about just this thing. Okay?
Okay.
All right.
Just this.
Yeah, just this. Okay?
How about this thing?
Julia, would you like me to play it one more time?
Yeah.
Okay. Okay. By the way, other questions like that, like can you please play it one more time, are also acceptable questions as a request. Okay? Cool. So don't be afraid to say things like that, okay? All right. I'm going to turn on the volume just a little bit. Okay?
Yes. Question 1.
Okay.
Does it have a motor in it?
No, it does not. That's a very good question. That's a very good question.
I guess I know how it works.
Okay.
It
Good.
looks like this. And if you move this way, it'll look shorter, so it looks like it's actually moving. But if you go this way, it looks longer,
Okay.
so it looks like it's moving.
So can I show this for the camera and then you can explain it using what you're talking about?
Yeah.
Okay. Can you do that one more time, real quick for me?
It actually looks like this.
Mm-hmm.
And if you look at in this way, it'll look shorter like this.
Okay.
So this makes it looks it's actually moving.
Okay.
The other side too.
Okay. So you said words like movement,
Mm-hmm.
this way,
Mm-hmm.
it looks like. Those are some phrases you used as well.
Yeah.
Awesome. We're going to go to the next part,
Mm-hmm.
and we're going to what's called verify your questions, and more importantly, what you think is going on. Okay. Verify means to check.
Okay.
And also we're going to explore, right?
Okay.
Okay, cool. I'm going to show you more of the video.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. We're going to keep going. And then we're going to see if what you think and the questions you asked are following what you're going to see again. Okay? All right, here we go. Okay, before it goes any more. Okay.
I guess I know how it works.
Okay. So what I'd like you to do is either, with that light bulb moment, either asking more questions. Okay. Yeah. In fact, I want you to do that. Okay. I want you to ask when you say, I think I know how it works, or you know how it works. Now put that in more questions for me. Once again, yes or no questions. Okay.
Does the neck part makes it looks different?
Does the neck part? Can you repeat that question one more time?
One more time.
Yeah.
Does the neck part of it makes it looks different?
Okay. Can you rephrase that question in a different way?
Rephrase.
Mm-hmm. The part I'm a little confused about is makes it look different. Makes it looks different.
Oh, look different.
Makes it look different. Okay. What do you mean by look different?
Like.
Or makes it look different. What do you mean by that?
Makes it look different.
Mm-hmm. I just want to understand what you're saying. Yeah.
Like. It change. It's like just moving. This makes it to. This. Wait.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, okay. Does the neck part makes it look actually look if it's actually moving, like this?
Ah, okay. So can you rewrite that question one more time?
Okay.
Yeah. Thank you. Oh, there you go. Good. So erasing across off the old question. Very good, Hunger.
Sorry.
That's okay. No.
Oh. Okay.
Sorry. Okay. All right. So can you ask your question one more time?
Does the neck part makes it if it is actually moving?
Okay. So it makes
it look.
Oh, makes it as if? Does that mean?
Yeah.
Makes it as if it looks actually moving. Yes.
Oh.
Yes. Okay.
Yes. Okay.
Now we're going to experiment with this. Okay.
How?
Yeah. Good. I'm glad you asked. That's another good question. How? I have this thing. Okay. You're going to actually try to make this and see if it's what your questions you asked are verified and if they're actually true or not. Okay.
Oh.
Okay. All right. So you'll need, of course, scissors, right, to cut around this, right? I want to tell you something that, yeah. So what you're going to do is, one part you do cut is you're allowed to cut from here to here, okay?
Oh.
But
White line?
Yeah, from here to here to the white dot. Here, let me show right here. And then all around the edges, you're supposed to cut around the areas too, okay?
Okay.
Including all to the very bottom. The only part you cut inside is here.
Okay.
Cool. All right. I have scissors. You want scissors or do your own?
I will not bring
Your own.
tape.
Okay. All right. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pause her.
Okay.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna keep it on,
Why?
just in case you ask questions or other things going on during this time. You never know.
Actually, during you play this video and asking me some questions, I was expecting you to bring this.
Really?
Yeah.
Okay. Good.
And I was very excited to make this.
I'm so happy. should I do? Okay, Hangir. So you spent the last 6 minutes doing what, man?
Making dragon.
Making the dragon, right? Okay. So I'm gonna give you this camera. And why do you think I'm gonna give you this camera?
To test if it to check it. Check it.
To check it? Great, great. Okay. So I'm gonna give you this thing. Okay.
Yes. Oh! No! No! What? How?
How? Right? That's another good question. How?
Huh? Huh? What?
Yeah, the camera's all yours.
Oh no, how?
Uh-huh. Yeah, I'm gonna move this chair so you can do what you need to do.
No, how? Oh. How does it work? Oh. Ah. This makes it work, I guess.
I see. And even standing back here, I can see clearly some sort of change is happening too.
Oh. I guess I should hold it. Oh.
Oh, oh, it's happening.
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Isn't that cool?
Cool.
Now I'm gonna have you hold the camera as for a while now. As you're in control of the camera, what were you doing with the camera that suddenly said, "Ah"?
I was checking if it works or not.
Yeah.
And it really works. But if I just look, I think the camera makes it work.
The camera makes it work. I see.
Because if I do this with my eyes,
yeah,
it doesn't work at all.
Without the camera.
Yeah, without the camera.
So for people who can't see right now, what Hangir is doing is, when he was talking about his eyes, he lifted his head up above the camera, and then he noticed that without moving the camera with his own eyes, that there was no change.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think this and this makes it work. Makes it work.
Gotcha.
This.
When you mean this and this, what do you mean by that, Hangir?
This part. And this part.
Okay. I see.
Oh. Wow.
Amazing, yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you have any, can I get the camera from you now one more time? Do you have any more questions about, any more yes or no questions we can ask about this thing?
Does this folding makes it work?
Yes. Yeah?
This part and this part.
Yeah, those, you mean, so those two parts right there?
Yeah.
Yeah, even when I'm doing it too, that still blows my mind, man. Every time I do this, it's crazy. Okay. Yeah. So let's keep going now.
Okay.
Okay. So let's have a seat. By the way, that's yours to keep too.
Oh, thank you.
Of course, my pleasure. Is this your notebook? Do you have your? Oh, your notebook's right here.
I'm gonna upload it on the Facebook.
Of course.
And saying I'm a magician.
You're a magician. Yeah, I love it, man. Okay. Now I want you to write down more yes or no questions. Okay. For example, that last question you asked me.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Can I show the questions to the camera?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, great. Okay. Great. So, can you show me Can you read me the two questions that you asked?
To the folding parts, make it as if it's actually moving.
Yes.
And only camera makes it work.
Yes. Right. Only camera makes it work. Yes. Oh, does. Okay. Oh, can you repeat that question one more
Because
time?
only camera makes it work.
Yeah. Does the camera only makes it work?
Oh.
Right. Is what you meant to say. Does the camera only makes it work? Camera only makes it work. Yes.
Oh.
Here's the next part. So you can ask more questions, okay? Now I want you to write what you think is happening with this thing. Because I've shown you the video, I've shown you another video, we made the thing, you used my camera to see what's going on,
Yeah.
right? And you asked all of these questions. Now I want you to write down what you think is going on that's allowing this to happen, right?
Yeah.
Okay, all right. So, yeah, I'm just going to have you some time to do that, okay? All right. Now, I want to make sure this is important to know that what you write down is not necessarily right or wrong, okay? Because whatever you write down, we can always change and we can talk and do more experiments with, right? Right? And then to make that happen, okay? Okay, cool. So these names of these folds will help you with your explanation, okay? Instead of saying here and here. It probably just helps also the listener and whoever's watching this to understand what's going on, okay? All right. So you can use this as reference because I'm going to show the question and what you wrote down to everybody, okay? Okay. And then, yeah, you can use this as a reference to say here. Instead of saying here and here, you can just do that, okay? All right. All right, man. So it didn't take you that long, and that's awesome. Can you go ahead and read what you... So you were up to here, right?
Mm-hmm.
And then you did all this extra stuff. Cool?
Yeah.
All right. Can you go ahead and read... Share. Not read, but share what you've done so far with this.
I'm gonna show you this.
Okay.
Oh,
Like
it looks
that?
weird.
It looks weird?
Show you.
Oh, okay. Okay. Gotcha.
There are this folded lines.
Yeah.
And this makes it move,
Okay.
but actually not moving.
Moving, but not actually moving. I like that. Okay, cool.
And if you go this way, you'll see the whole face. This whole face.
I see. Gotcha.
And if you go the other way, the opposite direction, you'll only see this part.
Okay.
Not this part.
Gotcha.
So it makes it. It'll look shorter.
Okay.
It'll look shorter.
Okay.
And this makes it look as if it's actually moving.
Okay, gotcha. So we're having like folds, and it makes it look shorter, right? And then it will. Okay, looks like it's actually moving. Okay. Can you talk about your description of your picture? That's a really cool picture of your dragon.
This folding line.
Yeah.
Makes it move.
Okay. So you're saying. So let me. So I don't want to put words in your mouth. So you're saying that there are certain folds that make it look like it's moving.
Yeah.
Okay.
This fold is mountain fold.
Yeah.
Fold it like. Oh, fold it like this.
Gotcha.
Mountain fold.
Okay.
This is the valley fold. Fold it like this.
Okay.
And this fold makes it move.
Gotcha. Awesome. Let's then think of a. Oh, how could I please? Let's then think of a final statement.
Final statement.
Right, about what you saw, right? No, actually, so, no, let's not think of, yeah, let's think of a final statement. Maybe a theory, right? A theory, right? So in other words, so you have some observations, you have questions, right? So now you're going to write down, I'd like you to write down something. It doesn't have to be one sentence, it can be several sentences, about this thing that helps explain to another person about what is going on. Okay. And that's what a theory is, right? Okay. And then, yeah, let's just do that, and then we'll explain later on what that is. Okay. All right. Cool.
Turn the page.
Yeah.
Oh.
So while you're writing, I'm going to try to explain this theory thing a little bit better. So a theory is something that you tell someone what's happening. That is, you're trying to tell them what you think is happening.
Oh,
right?
Okay.
It's kind of an explanation, but it's like, I think this is blah blah blah. Okay, maybe that's a good way to start a theory. I think this is blah 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 blah, right? Because you're trying to tell someone what you're thinking is happening. Okay, or trying to explain to them what's going on. All right.
Is it the causal?
Yeah. Right. And plus, it's something that someone else can test to say, I think your theory might be bad.
Yeah.
Or they can say, yeah, I agree with your theory about your explanation of what is going on, right? Right. Yeah. All right. Yeah. Okay, man. Would you like to read your summary or your theory of what's going on with this thing?
The folded lines makes them move, but not actually moving.
Okay.
The specific angle the camera sees also helps it move. It kind of confuses the camera.
Oh, kind of confuses the camera.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's interesting. So you said it confuses the camera, right? Now, remember that part you did when you kind of poked your head above the camera?
Above?
Yeah, like you were recording and then you said something about your own eye, right? So can you put something about your own eye inside your theory as well?
And the eyes don't confuse them.
And the eyes don't confuse them. Okay, great. Do you want to add that onto your explanation or theory? Yeah. Okay. Hunger, you want to check something out? So I want you to look at the dragon right now into the camera.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah, look at that. Look at that, man. But then when we look at it just without the camera...
Yeah. It just looks... Oh, this and this kind of adds together.
Is that what happens?
Yeah.
Okay. Great, and you're writing on your theory. Cool. I just noticed that. Yeah, man. It's cool. Do you remember what you said? Was it?
Oh.
Oh, you wrote that. Okay, okay.
Down part and up part.
I see. Okay, so let's speak. Oh, sorry.
Add.
Adds. Okay. Oh, so you now you changed you added to your summary or your theory, right?
Yeah.
So it's like you said it was what?
Down part and up part add.
Okay, down part and up part adds. Okay, okay. I've got a question for you now.
Okay.
Yeah, I've got a question for you. Okay, all right. Because I was gonna think that you should ask the question, but I'm gonna ask you this question now. But still. How come the camera is showing that the dragon is kind of moving? Can we say that, kind of moving?
Yeah.
Okay. How come the camera is showing that it's kind of moving, but yet we as people aren't thinking it's moving still? Does that make sense? Without the camera, right? Why do you think that is?
Why? So you're asking me why does that happen?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes.
Because of the mechanism.
Because of the mechanism. Okay.
Yeah, of camera and us.
I see. So then now that's my turn to ask you yes or no questions. How's that? Okay.
Okay.
Do you think the camera has certain parts in it?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you think the eye has certain parts in it too?
Yeah.
Okay. Are these parts the same?
It kind of works same, but its material is different.
Okay. Gotcha. All right. Is the material in the camera similar to the human eye?
No.
Okay, no. Gotcha. Does the eye have something special inside it?
Yeah.
Okay. Does the eye itself only see the dragon?
No.
Okay, gotcha. Does the camera in the phone only see the dragon?
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, gotcha. Okay. We have differences between the two things. What it sounds like similar yet different, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm gonna give you to explain all this is nice, okay? But also we can put this in kind of one word.
Okay.
Yeah, right. So if you had to invent a word, or two, or three,
True.
right, to describe this, what kind of words would you use to describe this? In other words, what I'm trying to say is this, right? So a special vocabulary. There you go. A special vocabulary that describes what you just wrote in maybe 1, 2, or 3 words.
Confuse.
Okay.
Confusing. And folded lines. Camera.
Okay. So confusing, folded lines, camera. That's your special vocabulary word?
Yeah.
Can you write that down for me, please?
Okay.
Okay. In other words, if we were to put this in a dictionary.
Oh, wait, I'm making a...
Yeah, if we were to put this in a dictionary, right?
Maybe then can I just make up a word?
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. A word that describes this theory that's like you put in a dictionary and says, oh, okay. Right?
Dragon confused.
Dragon confused. Okay. Would this this vocabulary called dragon confused, would that be applicable? Could you use that for other things that are similar to this?
Yeah.
Okay. So if someone says, so I'm going to show you a dragon confused thing.
Yeah.
And you say, oh, okay, so dragon confused means whatever you wrote down, this theory, right?
It should work the same as the dragon.
Gotcha. So even if it's something similar to this dragon thing, right? The vocabulary word, special vocabulary word is dragon confused.
Mm-hmm.
Interesting. Okay. All right. There actually is a actual word for this.
Really?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Oh.
There's an actual word for this, right? But I think this is more fun because I'm going to show everyone this. Okay. So this is it's a special word special vocabulary word used to describe this thing, right? You saw with our dragon here. It's called dragon confused. So if we were to put this in a dictionary, right? Dragon confused is a description of this, is the vocabulary word for this description, right? Okay. All right. So to make this even more special, right? Do you think you could write a definition for this dragon confused vocabulary? Okay. Yeah.
Certainly folded lines and certain angle.
Okay. Can I share this again with you? Okay, great. Can you read your definition for your special vocabulary word? Dragon?
Certainly folded lines, certain angles, and camera makes it move. But not real.
Oh, not real? Oh, that's what, not, okay.
However, with our eyes, it doesn't work.
Okay, alright, it doesn't work. Okay, so this thing called dragon confused, right?
Yeah.
That's cool. Actually, I think I like this word better than the other actual word. But, yeah. Cool. I'm debating whether I should tell you the actual word. So let me think about that, okay? But I do want to show you one more thing to verify your dragon confused definition, okay? Alright, so I'm going to show you this thing right here. Oh. Okay. All right. Here, can I move this thing out?
Yeah.
Right, here we go.
Oh, it was big.
It's a bigger version.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy?
The camera just erases the folded lines.
Yeah, right?
They just erased this and this. And just put it together.
Right?
And they think it's real.
Yeah.
Oh.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Oh.
It's so strange because... So let me ask you this. So let me ask one last question. Is it strange that the camera can't seem to figure this out, but yet we can with our own eye?
Oh. Yeah. Weird.
Why do you think that's weird?
Because camera always recognizes the same thing as us.
Say that one more time again. The camera?
Camera sees the same things as us. Always.
Always.
But this doesn't work.
But this doesn't work. Ah, okay. But so this thing doesn't work even though we see the same thing that the camera does, but this doesn't work, right?
Yeah. Maybe which made it.
Maybe you know. Maybe you wish no. No, we can't do that because that's not testable, right? We can't say we can't say it's magic involved, right? That's what he says, right? Yeah, I'd like to ask you one more question, but I think I want to leave it there. So.
Why?
Should I ask you this one last
Yeah.
question?
Yeah.
Okay. Oh yeah. Okay. So then, why is it, even though, and you said it exactly what I wanted you to say without me telling you, why is it that even though the camera and human eye see the same thing, but yet the camera can't tell these folded lines, but yet we can?
I guess it's because of the lens.
The lens itself.
Because humans have this eye.
Okay.
There's kind of thing that covers the eye,
Okay.
and it's not the glass. But this is glass.
Yeah.
Maybe glass kind of changes the light's way,
I see.
and that makes light doesn't recognize it.
Oh.
They just go through like this.
Ah, okay. So, even though so do you still think the camera and us, we see the same thing still?
No.
Okay, all right. So then now what's changed?
Yeah.
So can you explain to me now what has changed since you now told me that the
Camera doesn't see the same thing as us
Okay, so now why do you think so?
because of this.
Because of this. And what's this?
Dragon confused.
Dragon confused. Okay, and it talks about the certain, let me do this again. So one more time, the certain folded lines contains angles, and camera makes it move, not real. Makes it real. Ah, cool. Yeah. However, with
our eyes,
this
doesn't
won't work. Okay, this won't work. Okay, and then just to make it a point worse, make it a point more. So you drew yourself an eye. This is the human eye,
Yeah.
right? Oh, but then you said glass here, so.
Yeah. Or
Oh, okay.
no glass.
No glass. Okay.
Next.
So do you think that since we don't have glass directly on our eyes, right? That this is probably the reason why it's going on. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I'll reveal to you later what the definition, the real actual word is.
Okay.
Maybe.
Or
Okay.
I can search for the moving dragons.
Would you like to search for the moving dragon?
Yeah.
Great. And I want you to do that for kind of a mini homework, okay?
Okay.
So even though your definition, which I think your vocabulary term, dragon confused, is actually a lot cooler.
Okay.
Can you go ahead and, as a mini homework, find the other definition, the other vocabulary word that describes this?
Okay.
Okay, cool. And then, as an extra challenge, I want you to see if that word that you look for is similar to your definition.
Okay.
Okay, and then if it matches up, wow, I think you're doing a really good job. Okay. So one more time, looking up the actual word that describes this thing, right? The other word other than dragon-centered, and then see if that actual word's definition matches your definition as well.
Okay.
Okay. Cool. Say bye, honey. Bye. Good job, man.